Signs of a hypocrite. John chapter 8 verse 1 to 11. The woman caught in adultery. Signs of a hypocrite. Concentrate on your own life so that you will become a better person. Wasting time discussing and talking about people's weakness does not help you to identify your own. And anytime you talk about people's weakness, you are justifying yourself that for you, you are not like that, or you are not like them. And don't forget, I told you that people who are hypocrites are public saints, but private sinners. So what they are mastered at, or what they can do best, is that they always talk about somebody who just fornicated and was caught. They talk about somebody who just told lies and was caught. But I came to tell you that how can you be a lesbian? How can you be masturbating? How can you be chasing somebody's husband? How can you be drinking alcohol? And for you, you are rather pointing finger on somebody who committed an abortion. Hey, look, as long as we are human, everybody is limited in his own way, and we must all work on ourselves. Am I blessing somebody? Look at them and say, work on yourself than talking about people. Look at them and say, focus on yourself. Work on yourself so that you become a better person. Is it not wonderful that most of the time in our leisure time when we are free, all we can do is to discuss people's weakness. Yet we have our own. But Paul said, let those who are busybody mind their own business. Tell them to stop moving from house to house, talking about the weak in the church. Why? Because they also have their own weaknesses. Hypocrites pretend to be someone they are not. So whenever you meet a hypocrite person, you see him or her talking about people's weakness as if for him or her they are never like that. You see them discussing somebody's inability to live right and to do what is right, yet they themselves, they cannot live right. Hypocrites take the pain and the effort to look sanctimonious, divine, and sinless. They want people to believe that they are more righteous than the other. Hypocrites, they love the praise of men, or hypocrites love the praise of men. Instead of obtaining an everlasting reward from God, they settle for the temporal applause of men. Pharisees or hypocrites. Great men don't give to impress people. Great men give for God to accept them. If what motivates you to do good is to obtain people's praise, then you are hypocrites. If you only work when your boss is around, if you are a Christian, only at church service, if you only give money or something just to impress people, then I am sorry to tell you that you are hypocrites. Whenever you cannot practice what you expect somebody to practice, stop talking. Whenever you yourself, you cannot practice what you expect somebody to practice, keep quiet. So you are talking about holiness, but you are not holy. You are talking about that man of God, that he is not from God. Are you from God? If you are from God, how are you living your life? I told a friend pastor, I said, shut up! You are telling me this man is not called by God. Were you there? Were you there? Enye nyame na afra no mate wonso so wo nyame na afro but okronkron ya bra botisen. Mind your own business. Why? Because where dey adro ko hell, wo dey won dey adro nyame na afro but usuban to so ko hell. Now, am I preaching right? So we are all going to hell. Why don't you deal with your speck before you go talk about somebody's log? And Christians, we do that. So for the same in your money, I'm friend. And then you're friend. Okay, we'll see your friend. But can you friend not where you're jamambo? Can you friend where you're in because we're dear droko hell. What's so? What you body muko hell? Sister, don't condemn people about what you have not changed about. Am I blessing somebody? Why? Because everybody has an issue to deal with. Now, in the days where you see the weakness of your brother, if there is anything you can do to help him or her, number one, advice. Number two, prayer. And if you think you cannot go closer in advice, pray for the person. So that you see, the more you pray for him or her to come out of that weakness, God in his own way will be helping you of your weakness. Am I blessing somebody? But when you talk about the weakness, lambast him, insult him, and gossip about the weakness, the more you are spending time to gossip about somebody's weakness, the higher your weakness become. Why? Because you will not have time to deal with your own. So the more I talk about Boachi's weakness, the higher my weakness becomes. Why? Because time and weakness is the time I am spending to talk about him. Thank you and God bless you.